everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's been at least 2 weeks and I haven't recorded anything. And when I do record, I try to batch it these days, specifically when the semester is going on and I only have a day or two to really think. I think it's really, I'll show you guys. The view is, so I thought, okay, let me have some earrings on and do something, and then I'll open the camera. But then I thought, no, this isn't about perfection in any way, right? So I thought, let me just show you how on days when I don't have time or I have been busy, I did not had a good sleep, though I had to rush my mornings, right? So days like these are not infrequent, they're fairly frequent. That's what I want to say. So I had to create a system which will help me cope with days like these. So what I have is I have like some pieces, very neutral jewelry pieces here, and what I then do is before the class or the meeting I just put them on. So that's what I'm doing now. So I'll wear these are from Fab India, way back. So what else I am doing? Oh, I have a whole lot, like a lipstick that I use. That was it. Now I have to grab some coffee, and I think I will grab a coffee in this barista mug, because why not? And then I'll see you guys. So I have my coffee and I want to share with you how I make my coffee interesting. Don't use the white sugar. Instead, use this. Sorry, this. I'm already running out of the coconut sugar. Coffee. Just oh, just a bit. Not too much. Just to have that. Today is not our typical, what do we call it, teaching day or loaded academic day, but there's a lot that I need to do. Okay, so let me just put you some place here. Why? Because then you will be able to see me. So let me just prepare the list of what I need to do here, because in the camera it always like tick 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 sound is coming. Okay, first thing first, today is a admin day and all things related to teaching and all of that. So I have to check if I have invigilation duties. Where is my second, I have to upload the midterm marks of online. Third, I have to send in a mail for course outlines for the next semester. Then obviously I have to attend the meeting, but before that there is one other thing. Yeah, online copy checking, I had to start it now. Okay, that is it. Let me just search my name. Okay, it's not showing, but okay, that is it. Next. No, I don't have a DD. Cut that down with thread. Done. Oh, uploading of meta marks. I thought only I have not uploaded, and rest others have already uploaded. Thank God. Nobody else. Okay, that and online copy checking I'll do in the same, in the same bracket. Now let's tackle the task 3, which shows course outline. That I need to send. Okay, now I have to download. So I have also submitted or drafted scheduled email. So that is done. Now it's 11:04. At 3 I have a meeting. Before that I have to do my lunch and what else? Now I think 2 tasks are left, basically with the online programs. So let's just open them and oh god. Now I have to see the list because we have something called additional learning. Oh my god, there is this another task. That's why I was thinking like, oh, how am I even free? Yeah. So let me just, I have to upload the midterms for my residential program as well. That's why it's very important to have a good system around you, otherwise you will forget things like this, that is not good. Oh. My MS office is reloading. Anyways, so since that is happening, let me just start working on my research, because ultimately you have to spend time there, otherwise it will be very difficult. So remember the other day I was sharing with you how I approach writing a manuscript, and it seems to work fine with me as of now. So what I do is, so these are the foundational paper, these are the HR and ecosystem, HR ecosystem architect and strategic reconfiguration papers, and then there were strategic and adaptive HR papers. So what I had done, that I had those paper at home, so all these are voice type notes, so they are not like typed in notes, so you'll see a lot of mistakes and iterations, all of that. So what I do basically is, along so beside, say for instance Packer and or Leapak and Snail's paper, so what I'll do is I'll tab it and voice type. So I can do that using my phone, and phone is the most convenient way of doing it, because writing, I shared with you the carpal tunnel, and I don't know, work. But yeah, so I don't want that pain to be there, right? So this is what is working for me. Yeah, that is what I. Oh, I had to read now Jackson's paper. I think I don't have it. I have to either ask my library or search if I had already downloaded it. Okay, so that is it. That is how I, and then I'll go progress along with the book chapter manuscript, I'll show you how I do rest of it. Okay. Oh, the other thing that I realized is that also I have to write mail to students about the presentations. Let's open scores of my students. I have done with the midterms of residential programs. So, few like videos back, I shared with you all how I have always struggled with in my in my academic planning system sort of a video. There, I discussed with you all how I struggled from the very beginning as to which way should I lean towards, whether it's all digital or all analog or somewhere in between. So obviously, in between is the best way. And I had made my system not perfect but near perfect for me. I have this diary that I have this diary sort of a thing which I have already shared with you how I use it, and then I have another diary, this one, and so this is also really helpful, right? But I wanted a device which combines my reading, my note taking if need be, and for that I had two iPads, iPad Pro and iPad Air. They were really good, but iPad Air was a little bigger. So say for instance, if I want to read book, it's very visible, it's good, but then it's very heavy when I want to carry it around with me. And for typing and other things, I bought this device purely for one separation. I want to write creatively in here. No academic work, no office work, or no PPT making for my students. Nothing. It's just purely about, okay, when I'm writing my reflection, when I'm doing all that. Well, I can, the apps that I'm using, they are already there downloaded on other devices, but there has to be meaning attached to, okay, when I'm opening this, my mind straight away goes to, oh, now I'm writing, right? Now I'm journaling myself. Now, as I have already told you, right, sometimes I initially start reading books from Kindle, and if I find that, oh, they are interesting, this book really I want in my library, a physical version of it, then I'll go for it, right? So look at my reading performance. This is not very good. So you look, I'm barely hanging there, and this, and this. Oh, December. So what I want to say here is that when I'm reading, I cannot carry my Kindle with me at all times, and B, I have a habit of keeping my Kindle beside my bed. So how do I, make up for reading stuff? I should start with the online copy checking. So basically, we use Mercer for internal sounds. So I need to do a lot of scrolling. That's why I was dreading it. Yeah, so scrolling. I do exercise, but now it's bearable, so I have stopped. So what I'm also thinking is that for midterm, maybe after the meeting, what what I'll do is I'll open the bonus, and for both residential and online, submit the midterm. I think that will be better because I don't want to do one thing again and again. Okay, so I think I should head to the mess for lunch today. I'm back from my lunch. So now I have a meeting at 3:30.
फ्लो में